Me say we closer to the cup. All supporters, jump and shack up, man. Sing on. Number one, champion. Wolverhampton, champion. We got the pace, skill, style and sting. Defeat any team and we
Just ask you a few questions about football in general. Right. Why are you so passionate about the sport?
I'd say probably family. They get you into it from an early age. You watch a few games with your dad. I would say they kind of ingrain it into you. It's more you don't have a choice, I think, depending on the family that you're in. So yeah, family, I'd say.
And you said earlier you was a Manchester United fan.
Yes.
Sadly. When did you start supporting them?
I'd say probably when you're old enough to kind of go to your first game. So maybe 8 or 9. You get a bit of a hook for it there. It's a little different than to watching it on TV. You get the buzz of a match day. So yeah, 9 or 10-ish.
Fair enough. Have you got any match day rituals, like you wear the same clothes every weekend?
Not the same ones. That'll just get a bit problematic, I think, for everyone around me. But as long as I'm wearing some red United shirt, it doesn't even have to be showing, but as long as I got it on, I suppose we're going to win. In my head. We haven't always, but yeah.
You think the ticket and merchandises are a bit too expensive, like the sale of shirts and tickets?
Massively, yeah. Tickets especially. Now that you say it, I think I was looking at Champions League final tickets for when it's in Cardiff next year. I know that's not United, but I think it's over £1,000 for like a basic ticket. It's ridiculous. It's not just the standard, but it's an expensive sport. So
it's a business now.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, people are willing to pay it. So if no one was turning up, they'd have to lower it. But you'll have people waiting for tickets, so they can afford to pay it. So.
While you're watching TV,
Why are you so passionate about football?
Something to do at the weekend, do. That's what it is.
Would you go to the pub before a game?
Yeah.
After game? Watch the live football on you?
It's what it's something you enjoy doing, isn't it? So as long as you enjoy doing it, you might as well keep doing it.
When did you start supporting? Well, I take it you're a Wolves fan. When did you start supporting Wolves?
I started coming in the season we come down from the Prem, and then I've come ever since.
Is that of the first season, the Prem, or the second?
2012.
What are your match day rituals if you've got any? Like, do you wear the same underwear every weekend? Everything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just get up, go to the game.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you think the tickets and the merchandises are expensive for like the money that's in the game at the minute? You think clubs could lower them?
I think they could, but it wouldn't matter to me anyway because I'd still come and pay.
Yeah.
So I'd still, regardless, unless you got to an extortionate amount, then.
Do you get the new top every season when it comes out with the printing on the back?
It doesn't really bother me, the shirt. But obviously you buy shirts, but I didn't particularly want to buy one because of the sponsor.
Fair enough. Cheers for that.
Sure.
What impact does football have on the town's reputation on a match day?
I don't know.
Do you think on a match day the Wolves fans get a bad name for everything that happens in the press, like the hooligans?
Kind of. Yeah, I suppose gives it bad reputation because of the like fights and stuff, and like when people run on the pitch.
And what about this? Did you hear about the story that happened last season where the Watford fan got attacked? What did you make of that?
No, I didn't hear about it.
Okay. Does the football team, local football team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, give like a lot to the community? Or
I don't
no?
think so.
What about the community trust? Have you heard about that?
No.
Do you think football is a good or bad obsession?
It's a good obsession, but sometimes it can be bad.
Why?
Because it can also cause fights and all the social media about it and all the aggro and all that.
And last question, do you like football? And if so, why?
I watch it, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't pay like a season pass or anything.
Fair enough, thank you. It's interesting to just ask you a few questions about football in general and Wolves.
That's fine.
Why are you so passionate about football and just like Wolves?
Well, obviously being from Wolverhampton, support your local team. Passionate about it because I've always done it from being a child. Just loved it through school, and then done a bit of coaching ourselves with a team called Parkfield Dragons. Went on to be All Saints Juniors.
Yeah, I've come around there.
Yeah.
When did you start supporting Wolves?
About 1971-ish.
You had all the bad times and some of the
And
good
all the
times.
good... Well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Probably more bad times than good times.
The Batty Brothers.
Yes.
Have you got any match day rituals, or did you used to have any match day rituals when you used to go down?
Yep. Used to be up... Well, not that early, obviously. I weren't old enough then, but as I got older, like, sort of used to go in the pub.
Any pub or
Week
any?
in the town, and then down to the game. Yep.
And what do you think about like match merchandise and tickets? Do you think the clubs can lower them with all that? You'll see all the money in the game at the minute from Sky going into the Premier League. So like the Premier League of what is it, £20 a ticket for away fans? Do you think other clubs should be able to do that and lower all the prices?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's very much overpriced. It's they're just sort of taking the mick really to the working man.
Do you buy any much like merchandise?
Yeah, I've got every shirt that's ever been out, I think. But like £40, £45 a pop, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So, I think they could reduce it a bit.
What is the Way Youth Zone?
So the Way Youth Zone is a state-of-the-art facility in Wolverhampton. It costs £5.5 million to build, and it's for young people around here from the age of 8 up to 19 or up to 25 with a disability. So every single night there are 20 activities happening here, and it could be anything from art, sport, rock climbing, dance, design, photography, loads of stuff.
Okay. Who funds the Way, or came up with the idea in the first place?
Cool. So we're funded in a unique partnership between the public sector, the private sector, and young people actually fund it themselves. So young people pay a yearly £5 membership, and then 50p every time they visit. Yeah. And with that 50p, they can do as little or as much as they want. So they can do 20 activities, or they can chill out in our rec area. It's up to them. That's one bit. We're funded by Wolverhampton Council. And they gifted us this land and stuff, so they're really big supporters. And we have 24 founder patrons, and these are individuals or businesses or a little bit of both who support us, really. So we've got people like Wolverhampton's Homes, Marston's Brewery, we've got GS Moxie, got Redrow Homes, loads.
I heard, is it Steve Morgan?
Yes, Steve Morgan is... So the Morgan Foundation have put in loads and loads of money to support the Way, especially in the building of the Way. And really recently, the Morgan Foundation, they hosted a gala dinner and golf day, and they raised £470. So no, £470,000. There's a difference there for a mentoring scheme that we're starting next month. So they're really big supporters as well. And Steve Morgan is chair of our board.
Yeah. When did he open fully open to the public?
So we opened on January the 16th this year, but like the planning of this place started in 2011, so it's been a really kind of long process to get here.
Yeah, 16th of January.
Were you?
Mopping all upstairs, all downstairs. I've blisters all over my hands, everything.
It was crazy. We had over 1,000 people visit us that day. It was a really busy day. It's brilliant. It was really, really good.
Yeah. Sorry, you did say earlier, but how much does it cost for a young person to use was it £5 a year?
So a young person pays £5 membership and then 50p every time they visit.
And what sort of young people use the facilities?
So young people from all over Wolverhampton come to the Way, and even actually a little bit further than that. I think our furthest young person who keeps coming is from York, because his dad's a Wolves fan, and he comes down for the Wolves games and drops them off here, and so that happens. But yeah, young people from all over Wolverhampton. We've got 4,000 members, and yeah, they're from literally everywhere. There's no kind of one area where everyone's coming from.
All different minorities.
All different everywhere.
And have you seen a change in the local area since the Way was open to the young people coming in?
So we are quite young, so we've not got anything like any kind of like proper facts that we can say. We've noticed that a lot of young people, if you look at like some young people's stories are brilliant, and they've kind of like come out of their shells, especially if they have got a disability. So I'm thinking of a young person who never used to leave their house and just sat on the sofa, and now she's engaging with the art room and just kind of like talking to people, which is something she wouldn't have done before the way opened. Generally, so the Way Youth Zone is part of a network, and there are youth zones across the country. It's part of the on-site network, and we can look at like other youth zones for kind of like better figures kind of things, to look at actually how does a youth zone impact an area for a number of years. So there's recently been a report done in Wigan, and they say that antisocial behaviour has dropped 75% since the youth zone opened. So we're thinking similar things will happen here.
I've noticed as well you've got the 4G, 3G pitch.
Yes,
outside.
4G pitch, yeah.
Do you do any work with Wolverhampton Wanderers?
Yeah, so Wolves Community Trust, every single night, a coach from Wolves Community Trust is out the back training young people. So it's brilliant for us because we've got some really kind of talented coaches. We've got a couple of football teams. We've got a senior team and a junior team. Our junior team last month, we're in a tournament with Aston Villa, West Brom and Wolves youth teams over at Aldersea Stadium. So that was really good. That's a really great partnership we have. We came second as well, which is amazing. And yeah, our senior team is great. And what we're starting to do now actually is some of our seniors who are really into their football and want to kind of go into coaching in the future, they're becoming volunteers and they're helping our juniors with coaching. So yeah, it's a really great partnership we have with Wolves.